In this video, we delve into the profound power of language and its significant impact on our reality. Language is not merely a tool for communication. It shapes our beliefs, influences our experiences, and ultimately molds our perception of the world around us. The words we choose to use can create a framework through which we interpret our lives, affecting our emotions, actions, and interactions with others. For instance, when we describe ourselves or our circumstances using negative language, we inadvertently reinforce limiting beliefs that can hinder our growth and potential. Conversely, adopting a more positive and empowering vocabulary can open doors to new possibilities and foster a mindset conducive to success and fulfillment. This exploration of language reveals how it acts as a lens through which we view our experiences, highlighting the necessity of being mindful of the words we speak and think. Moreover, the importance of reprogramming our language cannot be overstated when it comes to personal transformation. By consciously altering the way we express ourselves, we can shift our internal dialogue and, in turn, change our external reality. This process of reprogramming involves recognizing the negative patterns in our language and replacing them with affirming and constructive phrases. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," we might reframe it to, "I am learning how to do this." Such shifts not only change our mindset, but also influence our behavior and the outcomes we experience. This transformative power of language is a crucial aspect of personal development, as it empowers us to take control of our narratives and redefine our identities. As we embark on this journey of understanding the power of language, we will equip you with practical techniques to harness this tool effectively. Throughout the video, we will explore various strategies that can help you become more aware of your language patterns and guide you in making intentional changes. These techniques will include exercises for identifying negative self-talk, methods for cultivating a more positive vocabulary, and tips for integrating affirmations into your daily routine. By implementing these strategies, you will not only enhance your communication skills, but also foster a more positive and empowering mindset that can lead to significant personal growth. Ultimately, this video aims to inspire you to recognize the incredible influence that language has on your life and to encourage you to take actionable steps toward reprogramming your language for a more fulfilling existence. By understanding how words shape our beliefs and experiences, you can begin to transform your reality and create a life that aligns with your true potential. Join us as we explore the dynamic relationship between language and reality and discover how you can harness the power of words to manifest the life you desire. In our exploration of the power of language, it is essential to discuss how societal language influences our thoughts and consequently limits our potential. Language is not just a means of communication. It serves as a framework that shapes our understanding of the world and ourselves. The words and phrases that permeate our culture create invisible boundaries that can confine our aspirations and dictate our beliefs. These boundaries often go unnoticed, yet they play a significant role in shaping our identities and the choices we make. For instance, societal norms and expectations are often communicated through language, leading us to internalize certain beliefs about what is possible or acceptable. When we hear phrases like, "That's just how things are," or "You can't do that," we may unconsciously accept these limitations, allowing them to dictate our actions and aspirations. The concept of language as a programming tool for the mind is crucial in understanding how these invisible boundaries are formed. Just as computer programming dictates the behavior of software, the language we use can program our thoughts and beliefs. When we repeatedly hear certain phrases or ideas, they become ingrained in our psyche, influencing our perceptions and decisions. This programming can be both positive and negative. For example, if we grow up in an environment where we are constantly told that we are capable and deserving of success, we are more likely to develop a mindset that embraces opportunities and challenges. Conversely, if we are surrounded by language that emphasizes limitations and failures, we may find ourselves trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. To illustrate this further, consider the difference between empowering and restricting language. Words like can, will, and possibility evoke a sense of agency and potential. When we use these words, we open ourselves up to new opportunities and experiences. For instance, saying, "I can achieve my goals," instills a sense of confidence and determination. On the other hand, words such as can't, never, and impossible create a sense of defeat and resignation. When we tell ourselves, "I can't succeed," we are effectively closing the door on our potential and limiting our ability to take action. Moreover, societal language often perpetuates stereotypes and biases that further restrict our potential. For example, phrases like, "women are not good at math," or "men shouldn't show emotions," reinforce harmful stereotypes that can hinder individuals from pursuing their passions or expressing their true selves. These societal narratives can create a sense of inadequacy and self-doubt, leading individuals to conform to expectations rather than exploring their unique talents and abilities. By recognizing the impact of such language, we can begin to challenge these societal norms and create a more inclusive and empowering dialogue. Another example of how language can empower or restrict is found in the realm of personal identity. The words we use to describe ourselves and others can either affirm our worth or diminish it. For instance, identifying as a learner rather than a failure can foster a growth mindset, encouraging individuals to embrace challenges and view setbacks as opportunities for growth. Conversely, labeling oneself as unworthy or incapable can lead to a fixed mindset, where individuals feel trapped by their perceived limitations. As we navigate through life, it is vital to be aware of the language we encounter and the language we use. By consciously choosing words that empower rather than restrict, we can begin to dismantle the invisible boundaries that society has imposed upon us. This awareness allows us to reclaim our narratives and redefine our potential. In conclusion, societal language plays a significant role in shaping our thoughts and limiting our potential. By understanding how language creates invisible boundaries, we can recognize the programming effect it has on our minds. Through the use of empowering words and the rejection of limiting language, we can break free from societal constraints and unlock our true potential. It is time to challenge the narratives that confine us and embrace a language that inspires growth, possibility, and empowerment. By doing so, we can create a more expansive reality for ourselves and those around us. In our exploration of the power of language, it is crucial to delve into the neurological effects of language on our perception and reality. Language is not merely a tool for communication. It has profound implications for how we think, feel, and experience the world around us. One of the most fascinating aspects of this relationship is the concept of neuroplasticity, which refers to the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections throughout life. This remarkable capacity means that the words we use and the language we engage with can literally reshape our brain pathways, influencing our thoughts and behaviors in significant ways. When we consistently use positive language, for instance, we can strengthen neural pathways associated with optimism and resilience, while negative language can reinforce pathways linked to anxiety and self-doubt. Research has shown that the brain responds to language in ways that can affect our emotional and physical well-being. Studies indicate that positive language can have a measurable impact on health. For example, a study published in the journal Psychosomatic Medicine found that individuals who engaged in positive self-talk and used affirming language experienced lower levels of stress and improved immune function. This suggests that the words we choose to express ourselves can influence not only our mental state, but also our physical health. Furthermore, another study conducted by researchers at the University of California, Los Angeles, demonstrated that individuals who practiced gratitude and used positive language reported higher levels of life satisfaction and overall well-being. These findings highlight the powerful connection between language, thought patterns, and health outcomes, underscoring the importance of cultivating a positive linguistic environment. Moreover, language acts as a form of observation in the context of quantum reality, a concept that challenges our traditional understanding of how we perceive the world. In quantum physics, the act of observation is fundamental to determining the state of a system. Similarly, the language we use can shape our observations and interpretations of reality. When we articulate our thoughts and experiences, We are not merely describing them, we are actively participating in the creation of our reality. This aligns with the idea that language can influence our perceptions and the way we interact with the world around us. For instance, when we frame our experiences using empowering language, we are more likely to perceive opportunities and possibilities, whereas negative language can lead us to focus on limitations and obstacles. The interplay between language and perception is further illustrated by the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, which posits that the structure of a language affects its speaker's worldview and cognition. This theory suggests that the words and grammatical structures available in a language can shape how individuals think and perceive their environment. For example, cultures that have multiple words for different types of snow may have a more nuanced understanding of snow than those with a single term. This linguistic diversity can lead to varied perceptions and experiences, demonstrating how language can influence our reality at a fundamental level. Additionally, the neurological effects of language extend to the realm of emotional regulation. Research has shown that individuals who articulate their emotions using precise language are better equipped to manage their feelings and cope with stress. By labeling emotions accurately, we can create a sense of distance from them, allowing for greater emotional clarity and control. This process of emotional labeling engages specific brain regions associated with cognitive processing, enabling us to navigate our emotional landscape more effectively. In summary, the neurological effects of language on our perception and reality are profound and multifaceted. Through the lens of neuroplasticity, we see how the words we use can reshape our brain pathways, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Studies demonstrating the impact of positive language on health further underscore the importance of cultivating a positive linguistic environment. Additionally, the concept of language as a form of observation in quantum reality highlights the active role we play in shaping our experiences through the words we choose. By understanding these connections, we can harness the power of language to create a more empowering and fulfilling reality for ourselves. Embracing positive language not only enhances our mental and physical well-being, but also allows us to engage with the world in a more meaningful and transformative way. As we continue to explore the intricate relationship between language and reality, we empower ourselves to redefine our narratives and unlock our true potential. In our exploration of language, it is essential to uncover the deeper meanings and implications of common words that permeate our daily lives. Words like contract and mortgage carry significant weight, often influencing our perceptions and experiences in ways we may not fully recognize. By analyzing these terms, we can reveal their hidden influences and understand how they shape our reality. The word contract, for instance, is often associated with legal agreements and obligations. However, its deeper implications extend beyond mere legality. A contract signifies a binding commitment, which can evoke feelings of security or anxiety, depending on the context. When we enter into a contract, we are not just agreeing to terms. We are also entering a relationship defined by trust and expectation. The language surrounding contracts can create emotional responses that affect how we approach commitments in our personal and professional lives. For some, the idea of a contract may inspire confidence and a sense of stability, while for others, it may trigger fears of entrapment or loss of freedom. This duality illustrates how language can shape our emotional landscape and influence our decisions. Similarly, the term mortgage carries significant implications that extend beyond its financial definition. A mortgage is essentially a loan secured by real estate, but it also represents a long-term commitment to debt and financial responsibility. The very word mortgage is derived from the French term meaning death pledge, which underscores the weight of this obligation. This historical context can evoke feelings of dread or anxiety, as it suggests a lifelong burden. The language surrounding mortgages can create societal norms around home ownership, financial stability, and success. In many cultures, owning a home is seen as a rite of passage and a marker of achievement. However, the pressure to secure a mortgage can also lead to stress and financial strain, highlighting the complex emotional responses that language can elicit. Language not only shapes our emotional responses, but also frames our understanding of events and experiences. The way we describe situations can significantly influence how we perceive them. For example, consider the difference between saying "I lost my job" versus "I am seeking new opportunities." The first phrase conveys a sense of defeat and loss, while the second emphasizes agency and possibility. This subtle shift in language can alter our mindset and approach to challenges. By framing our experiences in a more positive light, we can cultivate resilience and a proactive attitude. Moreover, the language we use to describe societal issues can shape public perception and influence policy. For instance, the term climate change has become a widely accepted phrase, but its implications can vary depending on how it is framed. When discussed in terms of climate crisis or climate emergency, the urgency and seriousness of the issue are amplified, potentially prompting more immediate action. Conversely, using neutral or dismissive language can downplay the significance of the problem, leading to complacency. This demonstrates how language can create societal norms and influence collective action. Another example of how language frames our understanding of events can be seen in the terminology used in media reporting. The choice of words in headlines and articles can shape public perception of events, often leading to biased interpretations. For instance, describing a protest as a riot versus a demonstration can evoke different emotional responses and influence how the public perceives the participants. Such framing can perpetuate stereotypes and reinforce societal divisions, highlighting the power of language in shaping narratives. Furthermore, the implications of language extend to personal identity and self-perception. The words we use to describe ourselves can significantly impact our self-esteem and sense of belonging. For example, identifying as a victim versus a survivor can lead to vastly different emotional experiences and outlooks on life. The former may evoke feelings of helplessness, while the latter fosters empowerment and resilience. This illustrates how language not only reflects our experiences, but also shapes our identities and how we navigate the world. In conclusion, uncovering the deeper meanings and implications of common words reveals the profound influence language has on our perceptions, emotions, and societal norms. Analyzing terms like contract and mortgage highlights the hidden emotional responses they can evoke, while also illustrating how language frames our understanding of events and experiences. By recognizing the power of language, we can become more mindful of the words we use and their potential impact on ourselves and others. This awareness allows us to reshape our narratives, challenge societal norms, and foster a more empowering dialogue in our lives. Ultimately, understanding the deeper meanings of language empowers us to navigate our realities with greater intention and clarity. In our journey to harness the power of language, it is essential to encourage viewers to take control of their language and thoughts. The words we use not only reflect our current mindset, but also shape our reality and influence our experiences. By consciously choosing our language, we can transform our thoughts and ultimately our lives. To facilitate this transformation, we will explore practical exercises for replacing negative phrases with positive ones, emphasize the importance of self-talk in shaping our reality, and encourage viewers to become aware of their daily language habits. One effective way to begin this process is through practical exercises aimed at replacing negative phrases with positive alternatives. Start by identifying common negative phrases that you use in your daily life. For example, phrases like, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "this is too hard," can create mental barriers that hinder your progress. Once you have identified these phrases, challenge yourself to reframe them into positive statements. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," try replacing it with, "I am capable of learning how to do this." This simple shift in language can significantly alter your mindset, fostering a sense of empowerment and possibility. Another exercise involves creating a personal affirmation list. Take some time to write down positive affirmations that resonate with you, such as, I am worthy of success. I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Or, I am in control of my thoughts and actions. Place these affirmations in visible locations, such as on your mirror, desk, or phone, and read them aloud daily. This practice not only reinforces positive language, but also helps to rewire your brain, creating new neural pathways that support a more optimistic outlook. Emphasizing the importance of self-talk is crucial in this journey. Self-talk refers to the internal dialogue we have with ourselves, and it plays a significant role in shaping our beliefs and behaviors. Research has shown that positive self-talk can enhance performance, boost confidence, and improve overall well-being. Conversely, negative self-talk can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. By becoming more aware of your self-talk, you can identify patterns that may be holding you back. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk, pause and consciously replace those thoughts with positive affirmations. For instance, if you find yourself thinking, I always mess things up, reframe it to, I learn from my mistakes and grow stronger. This practice not only shifts your mindset, but also cultivates a more compassionate and supportive inner voice. To further encourage viewers to take control of their language, it is essential to become aware of daily language habits. Start by paying attention to the words you use in conversations with others and in your internal dialogue. Keep a journal to track instances of negative language or self-talk throughout the day. This exercise can help you identify triggers and patterns that may be contributing to a negative mindset. Once you have this awareness, you can actively work to replace those negative phrases with positive alternatives. Additionally, consider the impact of your language on those around you. The words we use in conversations can influence not only our own mindset, but also the mindset of others. When engaging with friends, family, or colleagues, strive to use language that uplifts and empowers. Instead of criticizing or focusing on limitations, offer encouragement and support. This shift in language can create a more positive environment, fostering growth and collaboration. Another practical exercise involves practicing gratitude through language. Each day, take a moment to express gratitude for the positive aspects of your life. This can be done through journaling, verbal affirmations, or sharing your gratitude with others. By focusing on the positive, you train your mind to recognize and appreciate the good in your life, which can counteract negative thought patterns. In conclusion, taking control of your language and thoughts is a powerful step toward personal transformation. By implementing practical exercises to replace negative phrases with positive ones, emphasizing the importance of self-talk, and becoming aware of daily language habits, you can reshape your reality and foster a more empowering mindset. Remember that language is a tool that can either limit or liberate you. The choice is yours. As you embark on this journey, be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. Each small shift in language can lead to significant changes in your thoughts, emotions, and overall well-being. Embrace the power of language and watch as it transforms your life for the better. In our exploration of language and its impact on public perception, it is vital to examine how media and authority figures shape our understanding of events and issues through the strategic use of language. The words and phrases chosen by these entities can significantly influence public opinion, often framing narratives in ways that align with specific agendas. By discussing the influence of media framing, explaining the concept of the spiral of silence, and highlighting the importance of critical thinking in consuming media, we can better understand the dynamics at play in shaping societal perceptions. Media framing refers to the way information is presented and organized in the media, which can significantly affect how audiences interpret and understand that information. The language used in headlines, articles, and broadcasts can create specific narratives that influence public opinion. For example, consider how the media might report on a protest. If the coverage emphasizes terms like violent clashes or riots, it can evoke fear and portray the protesters negatively. Conversely, if the media frames the same event as a peaceful demonstration or civil rights march, it can foster sympathy and support for the cause. This selective framing shapes the audience's perception and can lead to polarized opinions on critical issues. Research has shown that media framing can have profound effects on public attitudes and behaviors. For instance, studies have demonstrated that the way issues like immigration, climate change, or healthcare are framed can influence public support for policies and initiatives. When media outlets choose to highlight certain aspects of a story while downplaying others, they guide the audience's understanding and emotional response. This underscores the power of language in shaping not only individual opinions, but also collective societal attitudes. Another important concept to consider is the spiral of silence, which refers to the phenomenon where individuals may refrain from expressing their opinions if they perceive that their views are in the minority. This theory, proposed by Elizabeth Noel Neumann, suggests that people are influenced by the prevailing public discourse and may choose silence over the risk of social isolation or backlash. Language plays a crucial role in this dynamic. When certain viewpoints dominate media narratives, individuals with opposing opinions may feel discouraged from speaking out. This can create a feedback loop where minority opinions become increasingly marginalized, further reinforcing the dominant narrative. The spiral of silence can have significant implications for public discourse and democracy. When individuals feel unable to express their views, important conversations may be stifled, and diverse perspectives may go unheard. This can lead to a homogenization of public opinion, where only the loudest or most dominant voices are amplified. As a result, critical issues may be oversimplified or misrepresented, hindering informed decision-making and civic engagement. Given the powerful influence of media framing and the spiral of silence, it is essential to emphasize the importance of critical thinking when consuming media. In an age where information is abundant and often conflicting, developing critical thinking skills is crucial for navigating the complexities of public discourse. Viewers and readers should approach media content with a discerning eye, questioning the language used and considering the underlying motives behind the framing of information. One practical approach to fostering critical thinking is to engage in media literacy education. This involves teaching individuals how to analyze media messages, recognize bias, and identify persuasive techniques. By understanding the strategies employed by media outlets and authority figures, individuals can become more informed consumers of information. This includes questioning the sources of information, examining the language used, and considering alternative perspectives. Additionally, seeking out diverse sources of information can help counteract the effects of media framing and the spiral of silence. By exposing oneself to a variety of viewpoints, individuals can gain a more nuanced understanding of complex issues. This practice encourages open dialogue and fosters a culture of critical engagement, where differing opinions can be discussed and debated constructively. In conclusion, the influence of media and authority figures on public perception through language is a powerful force that shapes our understanding of the world. By examining the impact of media framing, understanding the spiral of silence, and emphasizing the importance of critical thinking, we can empower ourselves to navigate the complexities of public discourse more effectively. As consumers of media, it is our responsibility to engage thoughtfully with the information presented to us. Recognizing the power of language in shaping our perceptions and beliefs. By cultivating critical thinking skills and seeking diverse perspectives, we can contribute to a more informed and engaged society, where all voices have the opportunity to be heard and valued. In our journey toward harnessing the power of language, it is essential to provide actionable steps for viewers to start using language intentionally. The words we choose can significantly influence our thoughts, emotions, and ultimately, our reality. By adopting specific techniques such as visualization and affirmations, encouraging daily practices of positive language and self-reflection, and suggesting the creation of a personal mantra, Viewers can begin to reprogram their minds and cultivate a more empowering linguistic environment. One effective technique for reprogramming the mind is visualization. Visualization involves creating mental images of desired outcomes or experiences, allowing individuals to engage their imagination and emotions in the process. To practice visualization, find a quiet space where you can focus without distractions. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then, picture a specific goal or aspiration you wish to achieve. Imagine the details vividly, what it looks like, how it feels, and the emotions associated with achieving that goal. As you visualize, incorporate positive language by affirming to yourself that you are capable of reaching this goal. For example, you might say, "I see myself confidently presenting my ideas," or "I feel the joy of achieving my dreams." This combination of visualization and positive language can create a powerful mental framework that supports your aspirations. Another essential technique is the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce desired beliefs and behaviors. They serve as a tool for counteracting negative self-talk and fostering a more optimistic mindset. To create effective affirmations, start by identifying areas in your life where you seek improvement or change. For instance, if you struggle with self-doubt, you might craft an affirmation such as, "I am confident and capable in all that I do." Write these affirmations down and repeat them daily, ideally in front of a mirror. This practice not only reinforces positive language, but also helps to internalize empowering beliefs. Over time, consistent use of affirmations can lead to a shift in mindset, enabling you to approach challenges with greater confidence and resilience. In addition to visualization and affirmations, encouraging daily practices of positive language and self-reflection is crucial for fostering intentional language use. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day for self-reflection. During this time, consider the language you use throughout the day, both in your internal dialogue and in conversations with others. Were there moments when you engaged in negative self-talk or used limiting language? Acknowledge these instances without judgment and think about how you could reframe those thoughts or statements positively. For example, if you caught yourself saying, "I always mess things up," reframe it to, "I learn from my experiences and grow stronger." This practice of self-reflection allows you to become more aware of your language habits and encourages a shift toward more empowering expressions. Another daily practice involves consciously incorporating positive language into your interactions with others. Pay attention to the words you use when communicating with friends, family, and colleagues. Strive to uplift and encourage those around you by using language that inspires and motivates. For instance, instead of saying, "I don't think you can do that," try expressing support with, "I believe in your ability to succeed." This shift not only enhances your relationships, but also reinforces a culture of positivity and empowerment in your environment. Creating a personal mantra is another powerful step toward using language intentionally. A personal mantra is a short, memorable phrase that encapsulates your goals, values, or aspirations. To create your mantra, reflect on what you want to achieve or embody in your life. Consider the qualities you wish to cultivate, such as confidence, resilience, or gratitude. Once you have identified these qualities, craft a mantra that resonates with you. For example, if your goal is to embrace change, your mantra might be, "I welcome change and trust the journey." Repeat this mantra daily, especially during moments of uncertainty or self-doubt. By consistently affirming your mantra, you reinforce your commitment to your goals and create a positive mental framework that supports your growth. In conclusion, taking actionable steps to use language intentionally can lead to profound changes in your mindset and overall well-being. By incorporating techniques like visualization and affirmations, engaging in daily practices of positive language and self-reflection, and creating a personal mantra that aligns with your goals, you can begin to reprogram your mind and cultivate a more empowering linguistic environment. Remember, that language is a powerful tool that shapes your reality. By choosing your words wisely, you can transform your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Embrace these practices with patience and consistency, and watch as your intentional use of language leads to greater clarity, confidence, and fulfillment in your life. As we conclude our exploration of the profound impact of language on our reality and personal beliefs, it is essential to reiterate the key points discussed throughout this journey. Language is not merely a tool for communication. It is a powerful force that shapes our thoughts, emotions, and experiences. The words we choose to use can either empower us or limit our potential, influencing how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. By understanding the significance of language, we can take intentional steps to reprogram our minds and cultivate a more positive and empowering narrative in our lives. Throughout this video, we have examined various techniques for harnessing the power of language. We discussed the importance of visualization and affirmations as tools for reprogramming the mind. Visualization allows us to create vivid mental images of our goals, while affirmations reinforce positive beliefs and counteract negative self-talk. By incorporating these practices into our daily routines, we can shift our mindset and foster a greater sense of confidence and resilience. We also emphasize the importance of self-reflection and daily practices of positive language. By becoming aware of our language habits and consciously choosing words that uplift and inspire, we can create a more supportive environment for ourselves and those around us. Additionally, we explored the concept of personal mantras, which serve as powerful reminders of our goals and aspirations. By repeating these mantras regularly, we reinforce our commitment to personal growth and cultivate a mindset that embraces possibility. As we wrap up, I encourage you to take these insights to heart and begin implementing them in your daily life. The journey toward intentional language use is a continuous process, and every small step you take can lead to significant changes in your mindset and overall well-being. Remember that you have the power to shape your reality through the words you choose. If you found this video valuable, I invite you to engage with our community by subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you will stay updated on future content that delves deeper into the power of language, personal development, and transformative practices. Additionally, if you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like it and share it with your friends and family. Spreading this message can help others recognize the impact of language on their lives and empower them to make positive changes as well. Furthermore, I encourage you to explore related content available on our channel. We have a wealth of resources that dive into various aspects of personal growth, including mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and effective communication. By engaging with this content, you can deepen your understanding of how language and mindset intersect, equipping yourself with the tools needed to navigate life's challenges with confidence and clarity. In closing, I want to remind you that the power of language is within your grasp. By choosing your words intentionally, practicing positive self-talk, and embracing the techniques we discussed, you can transform your reality and cultivate a life that aligns with your true potential. Language shapes not only our individual experiences, but also the collective narrative of our society. Let us all commit to using language as a force for good, fostering positivity, empowerment, and understanding in our interactions with ourselves and others. Thank you for joining us on this journey of discovery. I look forward to seeing you in our future videos, where we will continue to explore the transformative power of language and personal development. Together, let's embark on this path of growth and empowerment, one word at a time.